Today on the Terrible Warriors, we return to Sailor Moon Thunderheart with Mike Dodd as Game Master. Our Sailor Scouts have already completed one trial. It's time to take on the other two and save the world. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna learn a valuable lesson at the end of all of this. Of course, it wouldn't be a Mike Dodd game with some twists and bends in the way. Oh, if you think this is just a Sailor Moon game, well, you probably haven't been listening to the last two episodes. They got a Kamen Rider on their team now. But more's in store in the third episode of our Sailor Moon Thunderheart campaign. And our Sailor Scouts, their Kamen Rider friend, and that magician in a hat. I mean, he's a magician, right? I mean, you wouldn't just wear a dinner jacket if you were... Oh, no. He throws a rose for encouragement. And together, they form the Terrible Warriors.
Welcome back to Terrible Warriors. I am your Game Master, Mike the Birdman Dodd from thisweekingeek.net, and we are still continuing our adventures of Sailor Moon Thunderheart. But I am not alone as I trek through the undergrowth and the underworld, well, I guess under caves of Japan. I'm joined with my Sailor Scouts.
Free Poisonne! Because I decided I'm going first. I'm playing Sailor Moon.
Erika Szabo, I'm Sailor Mars.
Cassie D20 left you, and I'm playing Mercury.
And of course, I am joined by the Defender of the Earth, Prince, or Tuxedo.
Darian Shields, Tuxedo Mask. I'm being played. My name is Conal MacBeth, better known in the nerd community as Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terawatt. And
and it's
face, guys, like.
And of course, one of our newest Terrible Warriors to join the cast,
Andrew Roebuck, playing a Kamen Rider whose best friend is Garfield.
Oh,
ain't that
Garfield.
some shit?
All right, though. So when we last left our Sailor Scouts and our Kamen Rider, they had just arrived back at Gosei's cave, and they had completed the trial of heart/friendship. And now they must complete the trials of the mind and the trials of courage. So they're now standing at the bottom of a mountain, at the mouth of a river, and there is a cave to which will lead them to the Thunderstone. But all they know is they must go inside the cave. What's inside that cave, they don't necessarily know just yet. So you guys are standing outside the mouth of the river. You can see there's a waterfall, but behind that waterfall is a cave. And this is where Hachino had first gained his first form as a Kamen Rider. What are you guys gonna do?
Yes. I'm just gonna lead them. I'm gonna kind of lead them in, be like, "Come on, it's here. It's roomy, room for everybody. Come on in."
All right, so you enter the cave, and I think, as you mentioned on your character background, I believe that your character has a phobia of water, correct?
Yeah, he is not a fan of water. He is hydrophobic. It's mainly open water and drowning. He really does not like that idea.
So going under the waterfall for just a half second, because you know it's such a short time, you get this paralyzing wave of just ice-cold fear run through you. It doesn't distract you too much, but you're like, oh, Jesus, I hope that's the last of it. So as you enter the cave, it is pitch black. But looking farther down the cave, you can see there are several offshoots, and they're slightly bioluminescent from some kind of a fungus growing on the wall, so it's giving off a faint green glow, probably about 40 or 50 feet from where you guys are standing. Those of you that have heightened senses, give me a mind roll.
I don't think that's me. I'm like subhuman, apparently, according to this.
Might have heightened sense?
I equaled, so I had 5. My mind is 5, and I got 5.
I like ice cream. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't think I have heightened
6,
senses.
no, 6, yeah, you do.
But I've got a mind of 6.
Yeah, you do.
I will roll.
All right.
I have 3, so...
I don't have heightened senses, but my mind is stupid high.
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay.
I got exactly my...
Frickin'. Yeah, okay, so my mind is 10, I rolled a 7.
Okay, so starting with Hachino, you sense the dead here, actually. You sense a lot of the dead under here. You can feel what might be akin to the spirits of past common riders before you. You can feel the energy of their belts, all the energy of their morphs and abilities. You can, it's almost a warming feeling, but there's something else behind it. Sort of like a warmth, but a caution. Sort of like you are among friends, but tread lightly. The rest of you just get this spooky feeling. Like there's something off here. Actually, what did Sailor Mars roll?
I rolled a 5, but I have a mind of 4.
Okay, so you're getting spooky feelings off this too. You definitely feel a supernatural energy, but you can't pin down exactly what it is. That could just be remnants of your vision from Gosei, but you're not 100% sure.
Right, okay.
Okay, so as you guys go deeper into the caves, you come to a fork in the road. There's a left cave and there's a right cave. You can hear almost like a laughter coming out of the left cave and kind of like crying coming out of the right. It's very, very faint, but you can definitely hear it.
Is it maniacal laughter or joyful laughter?
You're not quite sure, actually. You just know it's someone just going,
Well, it sounds like somebody's in distress in the right hand, so I would go to the right.
Let's go.
That's where I
Let's
want
go to
to
the
go.
right. Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys proceed down the right cave, you start noticing you're going down an incline, and you go down this cave for probably a good 15 minutes. You are deep underground. There's water coming off of the walls now. The bioluminescent fungus is now becoming a lot more prevalent, so you're getting... Everything has this kind of almost like a radioactive type glow, but it's not radioactive, so don't worry.
Okay.
So you proceed to go down, and eventually you come into what looks like a rather large chamber in the cave. And it's almost seems to, it's lit, but you're not quite sure how. It's almost like daylight in here, but you see no obvious source of light. As you look around, actually, everybody roll me a mind, and you're going to search the room.
Mind again.
Oh, I failed that. I got a 12.
I failed that. I got a 9, and my mind is 5. So.
Oh wow, yeah, that's.
I got a 4, and I have a mind of 4.
All right, so
I got a 4 and my mind is 10.
Okay, so Sailor Mars and Mercury looking around, they find what seems to be a pool of water, and it seems to be unnaturally clear. As you come up to it, because of Sailor Mars's more mystical training, her abilities, she feels the pull of the dead on it, not like an evil sort of dead, but a welcoming sort of dead, sort of like as if they were friendly ghosts.
Peaceful dead.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly, peaceful.
Did you perhaps say a grateful dead?
Yes.
I'll show myself out.
So you look at this this pool of water, and it seems to extend infinitely down. Like you really can't even see the bottom of it. But once again, it is lit unnaturally, so that it's just this crystal blue water, but you can't see the bottom. And you get the feeling that wherever you have to go is down there.
Nope.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like this,
Nope.
but I have a feeling that's down there is where we gotta go.
Yeah, there's definitely a presence coming from down there. It's probably best if we do. We just have to figure out a way how.
Yeah. Can somebody get rid of the water? Because I don't want to go in that at all.
I can try to freeze it. Can I try to freeze it?
You can absolutely
How
try.
are we gonna go in it once it's frozen?
Yeah.
We could burn the water away as steam.
That's true. You can you can definitely
yeah.
use your powers, and then I can use my fire. But I don't know. You think that might work?
I am going to try to inspire you both. Yeah, no, for real. I'm going to inspire
Do you have a plan?
Sailor Mercury to use your fire, and I'm gonna inspire the common rider to overcome his fear and get in that water and fucking do it for justice.
All right.
Okay,
better roll good.
What's the actual plan? Are we freezing it? We're not freezing it, okay? Because we gotta actually cross. How do we do?
Well, what if we Amy? What if we combine our abilities? Like, what if we did like a double attack? What would happen with your water and my fire? Like, can it do? I don't know.
What would
I don't know. Ice.
This is a good question.
Yeah, no. Ice.
So you're trying to
and fire.
create a tunnel out of the ice once you've frozen it.
Yeah.
Sure. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Well, we have to transform too, don't we?
I'll say you're still transformed because it makes sense to me. You wouldn't have to
Yeah, we
depower.
were only untransformed in the mall,
Oh, okay.
which I guess was happening inside our own heads. So
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
so
Okay.
go ahead.
Inspiration.
So,
Oh, critical success.
critical success.
hey.
You can do it.
All right.
And that was Conal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
it was fun.
Okay, so each of you now has a -4 to your rolls.
Sweet.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Mercury ice bubbles freeze.
All right, so the water flash freezes, and it looks like it even splits the rock a little bit. That's how much it froze.
Wow. Cool.
Cool.
And then flash of, oh, you split the rock.
Yeah, she,
Awesome.
like, it went right
That's not that
far
relevant.
down.
Okay, and then I rolled a 4, and I'm going to use my Mars Fire Ignite.
All right,
That-
so you fire down towards the ice and kind of carve yourself a path. You carve about 3/4 of the way down, and you can see an offshoot which leads off of the main path, which wouldn't have been visible through the water unless you actually were physically there. So you can actually see it now. So everybody roll me a body check because you have to slide down this thing.
Right.
God,
So we flash evaporated a hole in the ice.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. I got 11, which is over, so I didn't make it.
I mean, I got an 8, but I also have a 1 on awkward. So
Going for a slip and fall.
face first.
Okay, I got a 5, and my body
my
is 5.
Okay, so Sailor Mars gracefully goes down the hole. Sailor Moon trips and goes down on her face. Hachino trips over his own shoelaces, so to speak.
Can't I just
Oh.
Can't
yeah.
I just take
not-
10 on this one? Just take my time.
Yes, you take your time and you gently go down on your butt. You eventually make it down there, and you're staring down yet another long corridor.
Okay.
But you're also noticing as you come down this corridor, it's actually getting hotter.
Oh, shit, son.
Okay.
So you walk down this corridor, which is once again is also unnaturally lit. So as you guys start progressing down this corridor, you start to notice there are kind of like hieroglyphics of some sort on the wall. You notice the designs are similar to Hachino's helmet. Not entirely the same, but similar. Sort of like they're telling the stories of past common riders.
Okay.
How they fought against other undead, how they've defended the earth, how they've teamed up with other defenders of the earth known as Power Rangers. It doesn't
does it show them succeeding, or is it a lot of sad faces?
There's a lot of success, but there's a lot of death.
Okay.
With great victory, usually the succeeding teams are usually they either defeat the great evil at the cost of their own lives or victory with a cost. There's never been just a straight up W. There's always been victory at a cost. They also
do any of the sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
No,
do
no,
any
go
of the hieroglyphics look anything like the guy that we fought earlier, or any of the green slimes?
you do see some of the green slime is less prevalent down here. You start to see as you come towards the end of the hallway or the end of this corridor, you do see descriptions of what of what you fought on the surface. You see what looks like the UFO coming down in a shower of shooting stars. And you see a hieroglyphic that looks like a tall... The best way to describe it would be an Oni, a demon. And there seems to be... Actually, Amy, roll me your mind, because you're going to use your VR computer here.
Okay. Mine is a 10, rolled an 8.
Okay, so you look at some of the secrets. Some of these are Negaverse hieroglyphs.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like some of the common rider abilities may draw upon negative energy, but only redirecting it. And as you come close to what would be perceived as the current day, the sign for the big demon comes up with one word. Demagura. And that's a Negaverse demon you've never heard of, but it does pop up in your computer as an incredibly ancient evil.
Okay, I relay this information.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Well, I guess our people have defeated him once, so I guess you're Power Rangers then? Whatever this hieroglyph's saying, they seem to be colorful. You're colorful, so we're meant to team up, maybe?
The prophecy, as you would interpret this, intends to go on. It then shows another warrior that looks like Raditz. In fact, there are two of them.
Ooh, okay.
And then this prophecy stops.
It's one of them short and one of them bald.
No, both of them are about, one of them is short, one of them is tall.
Okay.
But both have hair.
Curious.
Okay.
The prophecy seems to indicate warriors from across time and space will converge. One reality will exist, one will cease to.
Okay.
And as you come to the end of the hallway, at the end of this prophecy, you see this giant pool of molten lava. And as you look across the pool of lava, you see another corridor that extends across the pool of lava. So you also see a set of about 10 stones, which are equally spaced apart, crossing that lake of lava.
Oh well, I'm fucking out, guys. I am the klutziest person ever. You're on your own. Bye.
As they say in Canada.
Sailor Moon. Come on.
Well, actually, I'm going to be an awful nerd here for a second. Are we inside of a cave?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then that is technically magma.
Oh.
Actually, question. This is for Sailor Moon. You say you're actually freaked out by this, right?
Me? Yeah, like super.
Whoa! That's not ice.
You say that as
On
you,
my face, literally every other scene. So.
as fear creeps into you, you de-transform. You go turn back into Serena.
Cool.
Oh no.
That's it.
Serena.
10 out of 10.
Woo!
You've lost the will to be a Sailor Scout due to fear.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking try to wrap her up in my cape, I guess.
Like, my acrobatics is 1, which is, like, subhuman, like, you might as well be a rock, basically.
Well,
good
that's
job.
still a -1 to a roll. That can make or break you.
Yeah. But then I also have the 1 to awkward, so it levels out as a 0,
Yeah.
just like, don't do this thing.
Oh.
So, Hachino, these are trials you haven't done yet. And just the fact that you're seeing all this potential fire and you're made of wood, this freaks you out just a touch, too.
Yeah, I don't want to be too close to it,
Yeah,
because
but
I
no.
may go on fire. Can you spray it with water? See if maybe you can harden it?
I
it
was
worked.
considering that, yes.
I mean, it worked for the water upstairs, so maybe you could just solve all of our problems.
I'm gonna chant again. You guys can do it through the power of teamwork.
You can do it.
All right, maybe you should go first.
Yourself.
Yeah, Amy.
Am I gonna roll?
Try that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me take a look here at my ability of
6 under 9.
All right. You get a +3 to the roll.
spreading cover the
How
fake fog.
work?
Reduce the temperature to distract the enemy. Is what it says. I don't know.
I would consider it. It would work.
You distract that magma. Magma, Conal.
Magma.
Goddamn.
Distract that
Sure.
magma.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, what do I need to roll under?
Roll. Just roll me your combat. Actually.
Combat.
Attack combat value. And then add 3 to the...
3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it. It was a 9 plus 3 is 12, and I rolled an 8.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah. So, mercury bubbles, blast!
So you do that, and a wave of ice shoots out from your fingers, freezing most of the lava. But as you do, the cave starts to shudder and shake. Several of the stones begin to rise out of the magma, out of the lava, and they appear to have eyes on them.
Oh, good.
They take stone. They take stone humanoid form.
Do not want.
Uh-oh.
Hachino, roll me your mind quickly.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. It's the
I failed.
Oh, no.
You recognize them as riders, but you don't know what.
Well, that's awkward.
Maybe these are friends, guys. I recognize them slightly from my visions. It's still a little bit blurry right now because there's fire and I'm uncomfortable.
You recognize them. I'll just give you the name. They are Rider Magmas.
Ooh, do I like them? Are they good?
They would be the next step in your evolution should you gain this trial. So you'll have access to fire abilities should you pass.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, shit, son.
But first, you must defeat them.
You get cool fire abilities. We just learned about friendship. What the fuck?
We went on a date and it was magical.
It
You
was
stop.
magical.
Look, I went through that too. Me and Garfield, we have a good connection, okay? Guys, stop giving me all this flack. So I guess roll to... I guess, could I just try and fight it?
You can try and fight them, or you can talk to them. They're just standing there. They're humanoid size. They're about the same size as Hachino. You see them basically. They have stone legs and stone armor. Their heads they're made of fire. So think like Ghost Rider.
Okay, so I guess I'll just be
Wow.
like,
But
greetings,
they're-
fellow riders. How's it going?
They look at you. Goes, why do you encroach upon our sanctuary? Who are you?
I am Kamen Rider Thunder, and I do like a little curtsy and a bow, and these are very powerful women. They're sailors of some kind. They're good. They're
also
A-okay.
And also, that guy's a magician.
Yeah, it's some magician guy with a
He
cape
throws
and a
a lot
cane.
of flowers and sometimes bacon. I don't know.
Anyways, most
And
importantly,
sometimes bacon.
they're good. We're trying to stop evil. So if you could kind of just let me pass, lend me your powers, we'd be good.
With a shit question mark.
You must face the trial of courage before we will allow you to pass.
Oh, hey.
I have the courage to talk to you right now. What's the detail?
I want to give him courage.
Give him courage. Just yell courage at him.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh,
This is 10 under 10 though.
it's a tie.
So it's a tie. He like leans over to the common rider, like gives him a thumbs up, and he's like, "You can do it."
You get a +1 to your rolls, Andrew.
Okay. So I guess if the trial is courage, did you say there's still magma left?
Yes, half of it is still there, and half of it is ice.
Okay,
So
since
Amy froze about half
I
of
can
it.
see that. Yeah, so I can see that they have my powers. So maybe do I have to face my fear and go into the magma? Just kind of dive in? Try that?
Magma and say you accept their judgment.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. So what do I?
Do you know that's what you have to do?
Nope, it's called being impulsive.
right.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take a nosedive into this magma. This may be my last. This may be the last thing to you. Okay, I got a thumbs up from the magician. All right, I'm about to jump into this magma.
All right.
Oh my god, I got a thumbs up from the magician. I'm gonna jump into this magma.
You really think that's a good idea?
You take 1 billion wound points and die.
Okay, Andrew, roll me
Character.
2d6. I'm not telling you for what.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, so you jump into the magma and you wake up. Basically, you wake up in a different place. You're underwater. You're drowning.
Ah! Oh no! Oh goodness gracious! Can I see anybody around me or anything?
You see the other sailor scouts unconscious underwater.
This escalated quickly.
So okay, so is it one of those things where I can I see a point for me to go up to get air?
Nope. You can see the surface, like you can look up, but it's way up there.
Okay, so I guess at this point I'm just gonna go towards the unconscious sailor scouts to kind of try and get them all, and also the magician.
Roll me your body stat, and you're at a -3, but he did give you a +1, so -1 from that.
Okay, so I rolled a 7. My body is an 8.
Okay, so you were able to successfully get to Sailor Mars first. Roll me your body again to free her. She's entrapped in some kind of seaweed.
Okay, I got 8 again, so 7. Got the same roll.
So you're able to pull her free from the seaweed, and you rush her up to the surface.
Okay.
You take a first big gasp of air. You look around. You're in the middle of an ocean during what looks like to be a hurricane.
Oh, is there anything floating around us? Like any ships or anything?
Yes, you do see a ship.
Okay, so I kind of want to go and I'm not even going to check how the ship is. I just kind of want to throw her on the ship and then go back down.
All right, give me another body check to see if you can throw her, because she is pretty light. All right, you throw her. You huck her.
Girl, please.
You huck her onto the deck of the ship. Sailor Mars, you wake up coughing up water. All right.
God. Okay.
Roll me another body check, Andrew, as you dive down to take air.
Oh, okay. I got 9, so I didn't pass that time.
All right. You don't grab a lot of air. You're actually starting to drown. Are you going to keep going to go after Moon and Mercury? Or are you going to come back up?
I'm going to try.
All right. Roll body again.
Oh, goodness. Oh, hey!
All right. So
good.
you decide to just power through anyway, and you reach Sailor Mercury.
Okay.
And you start to untangle her from all the seaweed. You rush to the surface. Your lungs are absolutely on fire because you didn't take enough air. You cough up some water. You throw her onto the deck of the ship. And you take another dive down. Actually, roll me body check to roll your next one.
I got 7 that time.
All right, so you take a big gulp of air, go down finally after Sailor Moon.
Woo.
And as you do, you encounter what looks to be another rider.
Oh.
He's kind of like almost a half mermaid sort of looking guy
Okay.
on what looks to be like an underwater jet ski.
What? Okay, yeah, sure.
He looks at you, and you can feel telepathically a voice in your mind.
Uh-huh.
He's like, do you have what it takes to face me to rescue your friend? Will you conquer your fear, or is this where you die, Rider Thunder?
I mean, I would like to not die here, so.
I don't have time for games. Get out of my way or get dead.
Roll me an attack value.
All right, attack him. All right. So my attack value, so I pass by 2.
Okay, he's gonna defend, which he doesn't. So your gauntlet's underwater because it's underwater. They're delivering extra charge. You shoot it right into his chest, and basically he ripples and kind of explodes into kind of like how a torpedo explodes underwater. Just he blows up. His Kamen Rider jet ski goes and sinks to the bottom. and you rush to undo Sailor Moon from all the seaweed underneath. You rush her to the surface, and you emerge back.
Okay, no hints of the magician?
Actually, no, you don't see Darian. You look around, and he's already on the deck of the ship.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, what's up? You having a good time?
Like
How
nothing
long have you
happened.
been there? How long have you been there?
Oh, I've been here all the time.
You just saw me going up and down, up and down?
Another...
He gives you a big thumbs up and says, I believe you had it under control.
So as you do...
Oh, Mamoru, you're a real piece of shit, aren't you?
I love him. You stop.
So as you guys are having this talk on the deck of the ship, the ship's being rocked and thrown, and you see a guy appear in the sky. He seems to be floating, just kind of floating there. His body seems to be made out of ice and cloud, if that would be the best way to describe him. And he has a helmet made of ice. He looks
become
down.
a common rider, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
He says, I am Rider Storm. Who are you?
Common Rider Thunder. How many times am I going to say this? Common Rider Thunder. Can you guys remember that? Thunder.
Why are you here?
The great Saiyaman.
I am here to save the world.
How?
By getting all of the powers and then zapping some alien dude. Look, it's very vague. All I know is I have to punch some dudes, and I need your powers to do it. And this guy's giving me a thumbs up, so I think I'm doing the right thing.
I mean,
Friendship and love.
we're about friendship and shit, so, like, welcome.
Yeah, these guys believe in friendship. I believe in power. I need it to beat this person.
He looks at you. You can see the ice on his face move as if he's raising an eyebrow. And he goes,
Friendship and love is power.
You did indeed face your fears.
Yes.
You pass.
Yeah.
But do your friends. You wake up back in the cave. You are on the other side of the lava lake.
Just jump in, guys. I think that's the solution.
Yeah, I mean, what could possibly go wrong? That sounds great.
The magma riders look at you. Look at the Sailor Scouts. And then goes, why do you invade our sanctuary? Why do you desire the Thunderstone?
I mean, there was this guy, and he kind of, like, froze our class and our teacher, and that wasn't cool, and now we're here, and I thought we were defending the Earth anyway, but apparently now we have to do the thing, and, like, I just wanted ice cream, so, like, I'm, and I just go for it. Let's go into the back hall, and let's go.
We have innocent people to save, and there are evil forces at work that are trying to get a hold of the Thunderstone, and we can't let that happen.
That.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Are you prepared to face your fears?
In the
Yes.
name of
Yes.
the kingdom, I am prepared.
All
Whatever
right.
it takes. Yeah.
All
That's
of you, once again, you blink. You find yourselves, just give me a second here. You find yourselves on top of the mountain. There's snow everywhere. It looks like a temple, actually. You find yourself in this abandoned ruined temple. And it's very quiet. You can hear wind howling and not a lot else.
We're having a real Doctor Strange moment here.
So as you're there, Sailor Mars, I'd like you to roll a body check.
Sure. Oh. Oops. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. I got a 3, and body's 5.
Okay, so you mystically feel something coming at you right now So you dodge to the left, and you feel what feels like what would have been a tremendous punch just miss your jaw.
Oh, shit.
Roll it again.
Thumbs up. You can do it.
Okay. I rolled a 7 that time.
Okay, take 30 points of damage. The wind is knocked out of you.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Now, it says that one of your weaknesses is you have a bad temper. How bad would that
Yeah.
piss you off if somebody you can't see is kicking the shit out of you?
That would really piss me off, very much so, after I come to again. Is it possible for me to use any, I mean, I'm not sure if this would even be relevant in this situation, but supernatural training, like if I were to do like a quick like Sixth Sense
Yes.
reading? Yes?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So what am I rolling for here?
Just roll me your mind stat also.
Okay, cool.
Wait, is she visibly getting, like...
Yeah, you just saw her get walloped.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is she visibly angry?
Oh yeah, she looks pretty
I'm
pissed.
pretty pissed. I'm
Okay.
pretty pissed,
This
yeah.
is a visible person that's attacking her. Is this correct?
It's
Yes.
invisible, yeah. And I like to be in control, and I'm not, so I'm kind of not happy right now. I rolled a, let's see, I rolled a 5, and I have a mind 4.
Okay, so you have a feeling it is some kind of a wind elemental, but it could also be a ghost. You're not sure.
I'm going to pull a tuxedo mask and I'm going to inspire. I'm gonna try to inspire, if I can. 6 under 9, I believe.
All right, you managed to inspire.
So
Now,
he looks over to her and goes, "Hang on, Sailor Mercury," or fucking Sailor Mars. Sorry,
Yeah.
he would know this.
Which one
know
are you
this.
again? Hold on.
Hang on,
the
Sailor
red
Mars.
one.
All right.
The pack with anger have already lost. Find your composure, think, and then strike.
Okay. That's frustrating.
All right.
I'll be
Um,
spooning, don't mind me.
Actually, what are the rest of you doing? You just notice Mars and Tuxedo Mask are doing something. What are the rest of you doing? As you notice, clouds are beginning to gather overhead, and a thunderstorm is starting to break out with driving rain.
I'm guessing I'm not even there, right?
Nope.
Okay.
okay, so wait, are we're the rest of the Sailor Scouts are there though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're all
Okay,
at the
can
top
I-
here.
Can I try and use my VR goggles to see if I can see something that she's not?
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
so I'm gonna do that.
All right.
What do I have to roll for it?
You see it. So you slip down your VR goggles. You see what looks to be something made out of compressed air would be the best way to describe it.
Okay.
Like if air had form.
Okay.
So in layman's terms, you're seeing an air elemental.
Cool. All right.
Is it evil? Is it evil?
She
I
would
mean,
be
it's
able to tell.
punching her.
Oh,
You would though.
yeah. Okay. Is it possible for me to use my Afuda Strike and throw my scrolls
Yep.
at it, or do I have to wait? Yeah?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay,
Can I try and use what it is that I see to tell her, like, oh, it's
Yeah.
to your left, it's to your right, right in front of you, like that's
Yeah,
what,
that's what I was hoping we could do, Amy.
Okay.
Cool. All right, awesome. So I rolled, let's see, 6.
All right, so you throw one of your scrolls out. It sticks right to this thing's forehead, and it
Okay.
appears. It appears as the best way would be to describe it as like a genie. It's like it's got clouds for a torso, but from above it's a very buff-looking, powerful blue man.
Okay.
I mean, does this count as a cute guy? Am I distracted? Like, what up?
Well, no, because you're terrified by the ear-splittingly severe thunderstorm overhead.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm in a ball on the ground.
Oh man.
Just, like, not paying attention.
Tuxedo Mask is gonna bring up his cape with one hand and a cane in the other and say, "Everyone brace yourselves!" Because that's I do.
That is what you do.
I tell people to do shit they're already doing, and then they get better at it because I'm telling them to do it.
So Sailor Mars and
Great.
Sailor Mercury are currently engaged with the air elemental. We switch to Serena. So you've been depowered. You are terrified right now. Like, not gonna lie, a little bit of pee.
Oh, good.
It
Okay.
is so scary right now. It's literally
Can-
feels like the walls of God are collapsing around you.
Yeah, but can I, like, get under Tuxedo Mask's cape?
Yes.
What I'm
God.
doing.
All right, you do as such.
Arms and legs wrapped around his middle under the cape.
Roll me your soul stat at a -4.
At a -4. I mean, that's a
Oh.
crit fail, so.
You're actually to the point of catatonic.
Cool.
Oh no.
I'm an excellent Sailor Moon. Don't even.
Oh boy. All right, switching back to Sailor Mercury and Mars, or actually Tuxedo
Why
Mask. You
did
got anything? You got-
Just a keening sounds, just like. What do you got?
You have like the waterfall of tears coming out of your eyes right now, I'm sure.
Like the horizontally shooting waterfall of tears.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So Tuxedo Mask, she's a absolute mess. What are you gonna do?
Back.
What am I gonna do?
What's one of your weaknesses? Is
Yep.
me being back.
It is. One of my weaknesses on the list under Tuxedo Mask is Serena's crying.
Oh my god.
So, I am going, and follow me on this one. I am going to roll to inspire you to get back into your sailor form.
You're at a -4.
Fuck.
-4.
Big money, come on. Okay.
12.
Fucking.
It's just
Yeah, no.
Critical failure. You try to give her words of
Unlucky
encouragement,
nine.
but it is buried under the sounds of her sobbing.
I was like, come on, you can do it. Don't be like this, please.
It's even starting to demoralize you a little bit as you realize the tasks before you are incredibly difficult.
I mean, crying is one of my strengths, so, like, let's be honest here.
All right, so we go back to Mercury and Mars, who are battling the air elemental.
Oh boy.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything. It just tries to take a swipe at you, so it's going to try and attack,
All right.
and it misses.
Sailor Mercury. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool.
Or actually, roll me your defense value. We'll see if it misses.
Sure. I got a 6.
It still misses. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Mercury, we're going to have to take this into our own hands because we can't seem to rely on these two here, huh?
Try it.
Looks like it.
All right. Can I roll for an attack?
Yep. Go for it.
All right. Big money. Let's see. All right. So I have a 5.
All right.
Okay. And I'm going to do Mars Firebird Strike.
All right, then. So you summon this huge bird of fire. It shoots forth from your hand, hits the air elemental right square in the chest. What happens to it? Let's find out. Big money, no whammies. It actually knocks it back, and it starts coughing out basically ice pellets. So you've technically bloodied it.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it looks
fun.
at you, and it looks mad.
I bet.
All right, Sailor Mercury,
All right. Hello.
how are you?
How are you doing?
Hello, Sailor Mercury.
So, I actually don't have any more energy points to use on an ability, on an attack.
You still have your are you completely out of points? Like you don't even have one?
I have 5 points.
Okay, if you use those, you will pass out.
So, is there anything I can do in
You can still
terms
punch
of?
it. You still got physical attacks. Or look around.
You know, you know what? Am I able to use? I want to use my VR headset and my computer to locate the elemental's weak points.
Okay, so you start to scan the elemental's weak points, and it seems to be vulnerable to earth.
Oh, interesting.
I throw a
Okay.
rope at it.
Mars, I don't know how we're going to do this. I need to think on it a bit more, but if you can think of something, this elemental is weak to Earth.
I don't know. You guys are fucking Prince of Earth. I
So-
don't know, do a thing.
So the
Yeah,
area in which you're
area.
fighting, so like I said, it's a ruined temple. Everything is made of stone. What is
Okay.
stone? But earth.
Yeah.
Fuck at it.
Throw a rock at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a little fence around it.
Mercury, can you throw a rock at it? It's almost done.
Like,
It's like
get over
bloodied,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Can you do that? I believe in you, Mercury.
Sorry, one more time. I was getting a little bit distracted by
That's okay.
by
Well,
cat bug quotes.
What if you throw a rock at it or something? Because it's already bloodied. It doesn't have that much left in it.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Got
that.
this.
What do
You
I
got
need
this.
to roll?
Roll a combat check if you're going to throw a rock at it.
Okay, cool. It was a 9 and I got an 8. So I
Okay.
pick up a rock.
All right,
and
we'll see
I
if it
hurl at
dodges.
the bitch.
You smack the earth elemental upside the head.
Ha!
It hits one of the pillars with enough force that it brings the pillar down on top of it, crushing the earth elemental, cursing the air elemental
girl.
to dissipation.
Nice. I knew you could do it, Mercury. My girl.
Thank you, Mars.
You're welcome.
So as you guys are all doing this, the storm outside is still absolutely raging.
I know.
What are you going to do to bring Sailor Moon back to her leader role?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I in a leader role ever?
You're supposed to be the leader.
I mean, I'm supposed to be.
So, Mercury, I think we can, how about we, crawl down to Sailor Moon underneath Tuxedo Mask's cape and
Cape guy.
and invigorate her, too. Can we
That's
do
a
that?
good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, because
Let's go and give her hugs and be like, "We're here with you. You can do it. Be
Tuxedo
brave."
Mask is just
Together.
standing there with several people under his cape. And
Yeah,
it's just like,
because-
don't look at me, I just have a really big butt.
I want to see fan art of this. This would be amazing.
That's what
Just like-
I've been thinking in my mind. Because you know what? Because we need to do this together. We can't just do this with just you and me. You know, we need to be able to remind Sailor Moon how powerful and awesome she is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how should we do that? What can we do? Do we need to roll, or do we just need to talk to her?
Role play it out.
Okay.
How would you
hey,
get your friend to come back?
You can do it.
Well,
So I go underneath Tuxedo Mask's cape and go and give Serena a hug. And
My butt is a party and everyone's invited.
and I crawl under too, and I hold both Mercury's hand, and then I hold Sailor Moon's hand, and then I just tell her how I believe in you, Sailor Moon. I think you can do this, and we don't need to hide underneath your man's cape in order to do it.
yeah, you
Got
don't need
this.
no man.
You don't need no man.
You don't need no man.
Really touching moment, but I can just see one of those air elementals just staring at Tuxedo Mask as he's just got this huge bulge behind him under his feet. Just like, what?
Yep.
Staring at the guy like, what? What?
All
Sailor
right.
Moon, be brave. We need you. We have to do this together.
All right, so Sailor Moon, you have these people giving you encouragement. I can give you a +2 to a roll. Roll me your soul stat. So you're only at a -2 right now.
It's a 611.
All right. There.
Yay!
So you
Yeah.
come out from underneath Tuxedo Mask's cape,
Did it!
having the power
Did it.
of faith of your friends. You stop
Did it.
crying.
But can I also take this extremely, touching moment to do my second transformation, which I get in episode 45, which we agreed earlier was canonical?
Yes.
Yeah! So we're gonna moon crystal power transformation.
All right, there. So you awaken the power of Princess Serenity
Woo!
within yourself. You are
Hey.
the long-lost princess the Sailor Scouts have been looking for.
Ah!
Hey, whoa! Wow, we found you.
Pretty.
So happy. Bless.
Just as she comes out and she transforms into Princess Serenity, the thunderstorm above you stops. The temple looks like it was built yesterday.
Nice.
And Gosei appears to you. You have passed the trials of heart, courage, and of the mind.
Oh.
You now stand
Am
ready
I
to
there now?
Yes.
Okay.
Teleport in.
You now stand ready to face what is coming for you, from beyond the stars. However, I cannot help you until you defeat the warrior that they send. When you do, I can free your friends that have been frozen by this alien technology. But have
Do we
my
all
word.
get... Oh, sorry. I was going to ask if we all get replenished from completing the trials.
Yes, all your health points are back, all your energy's back.
Perfect.
Yay.
Woo.
That's good.
So, Gosei says, you now have a new friend in the Defender of the Earth. Should you ever need to call upon me, find Hachino, and we will all join forces once again. However, for now, I send you back to Earth and the great battle that awaits you. You blink, you find yourselves once again in the same clearing that you were originally in when you came back from the mall. So you've appeared from the cave back into the clearing.
Is my cat there again?
Yep,
is Garfield
Garfield's
tripping?
there.
Okay, cool.
He's like,
Missing him.
boss, you realize you've been standing out here for like 2 hours, right?
And just
It's a nice day.
staring into the distance, just like, oh.
Yeah, you and these ladies just kind of freaking me out.
It's a human thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, that's true. So,
Holy fuck, a talking cat!
oh,
would you
right,
say that?
other people.
You've seen multiple talking cats.
I don't know.
But Garfield
I
doesn't
did
know
not say that
that.
in character.
Oh.
I was just fucking around.
Okay. I was like, why? Why would you say this?
Playing dumb.
That was not in character.
Conal's only angry because the thing about the Guardian Cats is on the bottom of his second character sheet. Like, he gets a sheet and a half, and then it's just like, cat!
So Garfield says, well, since you've been gone, it's gotten real interesting. There's been more UFOs. I don't know where they are right now. And there's been earthquakes on and off.
You
So
had one job, god damn it.
I'm a cat. What do you want?
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's a good kitty. And I kind of give him a little pet.
He's like, but you may want to come with me, boss.
Okay, hop into the moped.
So he hops in his little basket, and he's like, boss, go to the base of the river again.
Yeah.
All right, so as you come to the base of the river, you come off to that mountain / waterfall.
Okay.
You look, and this earthquake starts happening. The entire mountainside begins to slide off in a landslide, but then it doesn't affect anything.
Okay.
It's like it's just sloughing off on illusion, if it were. And underneath is this giant red, basically mountain range. You see, you recognize it as Thunderstone. The Thunderstone is the mountain.
Whoa.
And
They're going to need a big ship for that one.
Don't tell Reddits, but he's got a lot of work cut out for him.
so you,
Because he went down his moped with the cat.
Yeah, were we just like, bye?
did you guys go with him? Did you go?
I assume Garfield tied him up or something.
Can I
Okay,
say,
whoa, wait,
Rad's
whoa. Okay, so
disappeared.
Can I say that I traveled along via Extendo cane?
Sure.
Oh my god. Extendo cane.
Yeah, my cane extends an unprecedented amount of distance, ladies.
Okay, there, Son Goku.
It's literally the Nyoinbo from fucking Dragon Ball.
I love it.
Which is based off of the mythology of Son Goku.
The Monkey King.
Mythology.
Tuxedo
Monkey
Mask
King, Son Goku.
can not only extend to great lengths over 20 feet, but can also act as a shield against incoming attacks when it spins like a baton.
Wait, that's actually for realsies a thing that you have.
That is
yeah,
legit what he
That
just
is-
read off his sheet.
Page
What?
Yeah, that's how he deflected the attack.
No, I know that, but I didn't realize it was also a fucking Goku staff.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the shit?
staff.
So as you see the Thunderstone emerge from the Earth, you see another UFO spaceship come down, and this one stays hovering really high up in the sky, but a single pod comes down to the Earth. A pod lands right about 10-15 feet from where you guys are standing. The pod opens up, a big, huge puff of steam, and we'll see who comes out next week.
Man.
All right, so that has been hour 3 of the Sailor Moon Thunderheart here on Terrible Warriors. I got to thank our Terrible Warriors for participating in this grand adventure so far. So I have to thank our Sailor Scouts.
Hi, Bree Poisonne, playing Sailor Moon, obsessed with ice cream. That's it. That's all I took off the character sheet.
Literally, that's all you are is, I am a teenage girl, I like hot boy ice cream!
One check mine.
I'm gonna take a photo of what I wrote on the character sheet, and I think it will explain how I've been playing this a lot.
I'm Cassie D20 Love Chui, and I'm playing Sailor Mercury, and I still can't believe what the fuck's going on in this game.
And I'm Erika Szabo. I am playing Sailor Mars, and I'm here to tell you and remind you that you don't need no man.
That's
Yeah.
right. Also playing as Tuxedo Mask, we have...
Conal MacBeth, better known in the nerd community as Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terrawat.
and Earth's current Common Rider.
Andrew Roebuck, who likes to receive thumbs up from Tuxedo Mask.
Sailor Moon will return in 2 weeks' time for its grand finale. Oh, time is running out to finish the last trial. And I don't think the Sailor Scouts are punching in their weight class anymore. Will they finally meet their match? Find out in 2 weeks. And on Thursday, we return to part 3 of Blades in the Dark. The heist goes off, the gulls go down some stairs, and a train jumps off the rails. Steel yourself for twists and turns and... oh, no spoilers. And next week, alternating with our A and B campaign, we have a C and D campaign on Tuesdays. Justin Eacock is taking us through Star Trek adventures with his crew of the USS Horizon. As they boldly go where no one has gone before, they track a mysterious transmission to a derelict ship on a distant world where... oh, that looks familiar. Oh, we'll see you next week. And alternating on Thursdays with Blades in the Dark, Tiffany Ann Compton is continuing her debut as GM through a song of ice and fire. If you thought that this was just gonna sidestep the canon and be its own singular story, well, you don't know the Terrible Warriors that well, do you? Because we like to stomp all over the things you hold dear. Oh, could you pass me that paperweight? Of course, this show is brought to you by Patreon supporters. We couldn't do it without their help. If you want to join us in the live virtual studio when we do some of our recordings, well, anyone can join our Discord channel, but only Patreon supporters get to listen in on the voice channel when we record our games. As well, Patreon supporters can be named in the games as NPCs, they get a postcard in the mail, and if you're particularly crazy, you can join us here at the table and roll dice as an honorary Terrible Warrior. But of course, you're all honorary Terrible Warriors just by playing games and sharing and liking and letting us know that what we do is a part of your daily routine. It's nice to know that there are people out there jogging to the sounds of my voice. Today's Terrible Warriors, your Sailor Scouts and friends, they were Bree Poisonne, Erika Szabo, Cassie Chui, Conal MacBeth, Andrew Roebuck, and Game Master Mike Dodd. And Sailor Moon will conclude in 2 weeks' time, and we have more games in store for you here on the Terrible Warriors.